been a homecoming every day for me, just being here.
Oh, this is awesome, man. It's great being back around old teammates, old friends, new friends, UMass football family.
Look at the excitement. Look around here. I mean, it's electric.
Just the opportunity to bring UMass to the forefront of an FBS school and taking on that challenge is something that I really embrace.
Every time I come here, I just have a sense of accomplishment, that the feeling is good, and it's just seamless to me to come back.
And it's great, man, to see. I haven't seen Lance and guys like that for at least 2 years. CJ Kogel, Safalo, these are my guys, man. I'm happy to be back right now.
I mean, it's one of these places where the record doesn't really matter. You're going to see old friends, and, you know, the fans are always going to be here.
Saturday, December 2nd's quarterfinal game against New Hampshire was the centerpiece of what was the greatest sports day on the campus in Amherst ever.
We played New Hampshire twice in a season. The atmosphere was outrageous. The stands were filled. I think people were on the sidelines. There were no seats. We filled to capacity.
2006 here in the playoff game against New Hampshire, the quarterfinal game, was an unbelievable experience. This place was packed. It was a night game on ESPN, and we came out with the win that night, but it was just people were crawling over the fences trying to get in. They had to close it, and it came down to the last play of the game. It was an unbelievable experience.
UMass hailed victorious and advanced to the semifinals, extending their win streak to 11 on the season.
Favorite on-field memory is Darren Teller returning his interception back, I think like 60 yards or something. He threw the ball against the wall at McGirt. Classic.
I'm going to bounce mine back to Tyler Holmes. You know, I always want to get 2 interceptions in the game, and he actually got it before me, and he got one to the touchdown and one almost to the touchdowns. You know, I was jealous.
My favorite on-field memory is Tyler Holmes getting 2 picks and taking them both to the house. Never seen anything like that in my life.
The guys were kind of coming off the defensive line and kind of hitting us in our necks. And I had a moment where I kind of just flipped out and ripped the guy's helmet off. And when he came back to get it back from me, I kind of chucked it downfield. And Whip kind of lost his mind, pulled me out the game for a few minutes, and, you know, so it was, you know, I wasn't expecting it to happen that way, but it did, so that was a moment.
We ran a reverse, and quarterbacks don't get to block very much, as you guys know, but I ended up making a pretty good block for Rashid Rancher coming around the left side, and I heard the crowd erupt as I went down, and I knew we got a successful playoff.
We used to have a kid that would come to all the games that had special needs, and he would run us out on the field. And it's one of those things where, like, the midst of all this craziness, what's important is to see. It was always to see the smile on his face, and that's what this is all about. It's the memories, it's the smiles that you put on people's face, and actually at the end of the day, it's the smiles that are on yours, right?
Winning the championship. Clock ticked to 0-0 in Chattanooga. We had it. You know, won a game that nobody gave us a chance to win. Came home, you know, as #1 in the country. It was great.
But what a day for the University of Massachusetts and 41-year-old Mark Whipple. There he gets it. Oh, boy. And now they are the Division 1AA champions. It doesn't get any better than that.
First of all, it was an honor. There were an awful lot of good players. Mark and I were fortunate enough to be starters. So to play in such a competitive program and have the ability to play here actively was very satisfying.
You build, you know, lifelong relationships. I mean, this weekend, homecoming weekend, this is 20 years out for me, but we're still coming here.
I was just really proud to represent my state, and just taking that pride to game day with me, and all my teammates did the same thing. It's just great to be a part of something big.
And just the friendships that we have now, here it is 40-something years later, it's great.
These are my brothers, right? Like, we were out here 5 in the morning, out here in the snow. It was ridiculous. We went through a lot of stuff together, and it was it's a really good experience.
We always joke and laugh about being in the old building as opposed to them walking in here. Sometimes some of the guys have never seen the building before, and they got in here and their eyes are looking all over the place. And just from that standpoint, I think it's just good to get back with old teammates and just share old times and old memories.
Things we used to talk about when we were players here, about the program jumping up to the FBS level, has started to come to the forefront, and for them to come back and see it actually happening, it's very exciting.
It's crazy. It's an experience. I mean, you know, when we were playing, we didn't get to see all of this, you know, because we were inside preparing. So to see it on this level, it's definitely, you know, shown that the program has grown and come a long way. So
it's a good feeling to know that I was part of the building blocks, of, you know, just putting this program in the right direction.
Pitch out. Option. Zulo. Touchdown! The backup fullback with the pass. And Zulo, the freshman wide receiver, with the touchdown. And it's 20-7.
Going for Rancher, and he's got it. A big play.
Havens under center. Havens back, fires it for Blanchflower. He makes the catch. He's got it. Blanchflower, the tight end.
It's great. I'm a little jealous, I'm not going to lie. But it's like they said when we were there, we kind of, the alumni kind of paved the way for this.
Jealousy. They have all new facilities and all the nice stuff. I just wish it was here when I was here, man.
It's very special. It's indescribable.
Oh, it's always great. It's great to see the crowd, the energy, the students. So it's just a lot of fun.
To like be part of this whole program and this whole movement and building something is just, every day I kind of sit back and think like, wow, this is a pretty awesome opportunity.
I mean, I bleed maroon. It's kind of funny. I wouldn't miss this for my life.
Home. This is home. You know, you come watch the game, see what the team's doing, see how the coaches got these guys ready. You know, you can't beat a Saturday here in Amherst.